Your future is not built by one big decision. It is built by what you repeatedly do every single day. Small habits create strong men. Small compromises create weak ones. Most men want transformation overnight. They want instant discipline, instant success, instant spiritual maturity. But God usually transforms men through consistency. Not through one emotional moment, not through one motivational speech, not through one powerful prayer service. He transforms men through daily obedience. The truth is this: the life you want is hidden inside the habits you keep. Every man has habits. Some are building him. Others are slowly destroying him. Some habits move you toward discipline, wisdom, strength, and purpose. Other habits quietly pull you toward weakness, distraction, laziness, and regret. And the dangerous part is this: habits rarely feel powerful in the moment. One missed prayer time doesn't seem serious. One wasted evening doesn't feel destructive. One compromise feels small. But repeated daily actions shape who you become. Your habits form your character, whether you realize it or not. A godly man does not live randomly. He develops intentional patterns that move him toward God's purpose. Because consistency is what turns good intentions into real transformation. Your habits determine your direction, not your goals, not your dreams, not your intentions, your habits. Many men say they want to become disciplined. They want to become strong husbands, leaders, fathers, or men of God. But wanting something and training for something are two different things. We read in Galatians 6 verse 7, "A man reaps what he sows. Your daily actions are seeds, and eventually every seed produces a harvest. If you repeatedly sow discipline, wisdom, prayer, patience, and obedience, you will eventually reap strength and stability. But if you repeatedly sow laziness, distraction, lust, anger, and compromise, you will eventually reap destruction. No man accidentally becomes godly. Godly men are built through repeated obedience over time. The man you become in 5 years will largely be determined by the habits you practice today. Many men start strong. Few stay consistent. Anybody can feel motivated for one day. Anybody can make a big emotional commitment. But consistency is where real growth happens. Spiritual growth is not built through occasional passion. It is built through daily faithfulness. Luke 16, verse 10 tells us, "He who is faithful in little will also be faithful in much." That verse is powerful because it reveals how God works. God watches how you handle small things. Small disciplines matter. Reading scripture daily, praying consistently, managing your time wisely, keeping your word, showing up when you don't feel like it. These things may seem small, but they shape your character. Most men overestimate what they can do in one day and underestimate what they can become through consistent effort over years. Strong men are not built in dramatic moments. They are built in ordinary daily routines. What you repeatedly do reveals what you truly value. Not what you say, not what you post online, not what you claim to believe. Your habits reveal your real priorities. In James chapter 1, verse 22, it says, "Be doers of the word and not hearers only." A godly man lives what he believes. If a man says God matters to him, but he never prays, never reads scripture, and never seeks God, his habits are revealing the truth. If a man says his family matters, but he gives them only leftovers after distractions and entertainment, his habits reveal his priorities. Your habits expose your true values. Because eventually, what is important to you becomes visible in how you spend. Your time, your energy, your attention, your money, and your focus. Habits are visible evidence of hidden priorities. Most men are not destroyed instantly. They are destroyed gradually, one compromise at a time, one distraction at a time, one lazy decision at a time. Sin usually works slowly. That's what makes it dangerous. A man rarely wakes up one day completely broken. Instead, destruction grows through repeated unhealthy patterns. Corinthians 15 verse 33 warns us, "Bad company corrupts good character." The same principle applies to habits. Bad habits slowly corrupt strong men. The habit of procrastination destroys opportunities. The habit of lust destroys purity. A habit of anger destroys relationships. A habit of distraction destroys focus. A habit of laziness destroys potential. And many men ignore these patterns because the damage is gradual, but repeated compromise always produces consequences. That is why disciplined men guard their habits carefully, because they understand small repeated actions become powerful outcomes over time. Habits create structure, and structure creates stability. A disciplined man does not rely on motivation. He relies on systems. Motivation changes constantly. Some days you feel inspired. Some days you feel tired. Some days you feel emotionally strong. Other days you do not. But habits allow you to stay consistent even when emotions fluctuate. That means a godly man prays even when tired. He reads scripture even when distracted. He works hard even when unmotivated. He remains faithful even when feelings shift. Because discipline is stronger than emotion. It says in Hebrews 12, verse 11, "For the moment all discipline seems painful rather than pleasant, but later it yields the peaceful fruit of righteousness." Godly habits may feel difficult in the beginning, but eventually they produce peace, strength, wisdom, and stability. Strong men build routines that protect their future. Every habit reinforces a direction. Good habits train your mind toward discipline. Bad habits train your mind toward weakness. When you constantly give in to distractions, excuses, or impulses, you are teaching yourself to avoid discipline. But every time you choose consistency over comfort, you strengthen your character. Timothy chapter 4, verses 7 and 8 says, "Train yourself for godliness." Notice the language. Train yourself. Godliness requires intentional practice. No athlete becomes strong accidentally. No soldier becomes disciplined accidentally. And no man becomes spiritually mature accidentally. Training creates growth. Repeated practice creates strength. Here is how you can build the discipline of habits. First, start small. Small, consistent actions beat massive, inconsistent efforts. Do not try to change your entire life overnight. Start with one discipline. Second, focus on daily faithfulness. Win the day. Do not become overwhelmed thinking about years ahead. Focus on today's obedience. Third, remove destructive patterns. Cut habits that weaken you spiritually and mentally. Not every habit deserves to stay in your life. Fourth, create routines. Routines reduce chaos. When your life lacks structure, distractions take over. Fifth, stay accountable. Consistency grows through accountability. Strong men do not isolate themselves. Finally, repeat until discipline becomes identity. Eventually, discipline stops feeling forced. It becomes part of who you are. Here is your challenge. Choose one habit to strengthen this week. It might be daily prayer, or Bible reading, or exercise, or time management, or patience, or self-control, or focus, or maybe it's gratitude. You choose. Now commit to consistency, not perfection. You will fail some days, but do not quit. Get back up and continue building. Remember, God is ready to help you. So pray this prayer. Lord, help me build habits that honor you and strengthen my life. Remember, your habits are shaping your future right now. Strong men are not built accidentally. They are built daily. One decision, one routine, one habit, one act of discipline at a time. Your habits will either carry you toward purpose or toward regret. And eventually, the man you repeatedly practice becoming is the man you will permanently become. So choose habits that strengthen your spirit, sharpen your character, and move you toward God's calling. Become a man of consistency. If you have been blessed by this video, please like it, share it, and subscribe to our channel for more Bible-based videos.